All
Greetings,
right,
salutations, everyone.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Introduce yourself to the people because we are officially live on a Wednesday at 6:41 p.m.
Man, what it is, man? What's
Coming to
up?
you live here,
Can a real
keeping it
gangster get
100.
some of this love?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
live and
My
we
my
back.
side is. If everybody can hear us, give us a shout, give us a what's up. If you
You
can
can hear
hear
us. Give us
us,
a who?
give us a shout.
I can hear us. I can hear us
There
on
you
our.
go.
I
There
can
you
hear us
go.
on our end, and they were in, and they. I feel like they can hear us, and they excited to see us because we excited to see them. I know they'll probably miss us as much as we miss them, but we miss them too.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
It's
day
it's been a minute.
we made the fight off. It's been a minute, man. For a whole
A whole
seven
week,
days,
and we back keeping it
and we back.
100.
We back. Hold up.
Keep it
Hold
100 with the
up.
PJs. Glad to be here. I
Hold up.
am your co-host, host, Apostle
With the
Dr. Peter
most,
Joseph. My co-host here is my boy, my son.
the one, the only.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one and only.
PJ.
PJ. What it
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
man?
yeah.
How's it going, Dr. Joe? How's it going, man?
Man, it's
Pop.
it's it's all right. It's all right. We're not gonna be before the people long tonight, but we doing good, making sure that we're staying focused on some things and making sure
Mm-hmm.
we're moving forward on some things and trying to keep focused on our goals
Yeah.
of being great every day. Every day we
Yeah.
strive to be great, and so we are here. We're here.
Man.
I'm on the ones and the twos today, so I'm just making sure everything is popping off
I see
on
you.
the recording end.
I see you. I
Yeah.
see you got the ones and
So
twos going. Man, it's a
yeah,
big week for the Joseph family, man. It's a big
yeah.
week for the Joseph family, man.
We got the weekend's gonna be packed.
Man, jam.
Weekend's gonna be packed.
Jam.
They got I got a baby shower. We got
Yeah.
concerts and events across the nation, across the state.
And we
BIG gonna be
Man,
moving and
listen.
grooving.
And we're gonna close it out with Sunday service.
And then we get the Sunday service at 3:30.
Man.
First
And
Sunday in
also,
October.
man, this October a big month. October a
Yeah,
big month.
I'm
October a big
looking
month for
forward
us.
to.
For both of us, really. For both of us, really. For both of us, it's a huge month for us.
Yeah,
For both of our wives and what they've been through, what they've accomplished. And my wife having a birthday this month, and yours in particular, ringing that bell. She rang that bell last year on
yeah,
the same day as my wife's birthday, to be exact.
yeah.
Yeah,
24. Y'all
yeah,
keep that in mind. October 24 makes 26. I've
yeah.
been
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Yeah,
And
October
and that
24th makes 26.
and the big twofold.
Yeah.
That's right, 26 years.
Yep, yep, yep.
So this topic we doing today, I can you can attest to like at the back of your hand, huh?
Man, look,
26 years.
red flags of life. Yeah,
Man.
26 years of doing this. I can attest and talk to y'all about some red flags of life
Yeah.
and some things to look
Almost,
for and
almost
some
an
things.
expertise.
Yeah, it's man. Just let me tell you, red flags of life will hit you hard.
Are
Yeah,
you saying it's been smooth sailing the whole way? You know, a lot of people think you pastors and apostles just sailing straight through 26 years, no hiccups, no problems,
well,
no
those are
wrongdoing.
idiots.
You
I
just go
mean,
before you just go
can I
before the
can I
Lord and you just ask God to save your marriage and you focus on the church and you just have a sweet, beautiful family and you're so successful and the pastor doesn't go through anything and financial troubles have not existed. That's what the people think.
can I keep it 100?
Man, just go and keep it because I'll tell you what the people think.
Well, the
People
people that think
scream
that
to
are
me.
stupid,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I
the
agree now.
people the people that think that have no idea
I agree now.
about anything in life.
So
The
keep
people
it
that
100, man. Keep it 100 with us. I want to. What's up?
man, you know how hard it is to first get married and stay married.
Okay.
It's easy to get married. Any
It
fool can
is.
get married,
Yeah.
but it's a task to stay married,
Understood.
and
Explain.
you have to get beyond foolishness real quick
Yeah.
if you want to stay married. I see people. Uh, got my wife in the chat.
What's up, babe? What's up,
Beverly
mama?
Joseph, she in the
What's
chat. I
up,
see
baby?
you. But concept of marriage is lost on a lot of people because they don't understand marriage is a contract and a, how can I put this? It's not so much as a contract. It's a commitment. That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a commitment that you are making to an individual to try to make each other better
Yeah.
and at the
That,
same
yeah.
time enhance your own life. And
Correct.
you're hoping that this person that you are in this commitment with understands that commitment. And I
Right.
think, whether you're young or old, we see people getting married and then years later getting divorced. It, it's easier for me to deal with. Let me just say this: it's easier for me to deal with people that get divorced, you know, 3 4 years after they get married. But the people that get divorced after 27,
You blew your
25,
life. You blew the life.
15, it's like you've taken a chunk of your life and thrown it away.
Knowing. And it's like at a certain point of time in your life, after those few years go by, you can pretty much understand, okay, maybe this person will get it, but then you'll understand, and this nigga just ain't gonna get it. We just ain't gonna agree because a lot of people think that when you say it like that, understanding the commitment, understanding the that we gonna help each other grow. A lot of times, you don't go into the relationship knowing that person is gonna help you grow. You going into that relationship hoping and praying and understanding God about I made this decision. Let's pray together and hope we are acceptable unto God and
Yeah.
ourselves and hope and pray that we can really stick this out to help each other grow. If we can understand each other.
And
Yes, you get married, but it's like after the marriage, so what? Like the marriage was
it's
cute.
the
It was you had the prettiest dress. You had the little pretty little flower girl. You had the little ring bearer. You had all you had 8 maid of honors. I mean bridesmaids. Boy, you had 10. Yeah. You spend all these, and then you get home and you're miserable.
once again, it's we've made the marriage ceremony the show when it's just the agreement.
Uh,
The it shouldn't be a show. It should be an agreement. What did I tell you when you want to get married? It has to be a well thought out
yeah,
agreement.
yeah.
And y'all, you've come to me. Both of y'all come to me. And in your, how long you been married now? 2 years, boy.
2 years gonna go on 3.
All right, yeah, 2 years. And you know, y'all came to me. You had an issue, and what did I tell you? Hey, listen, it's nothing wrong with getting divorced, especially if you
Yeah,
didn't go into this with an understanding. And he thought I was just the most horrible person in the world. Hey, you the preacher telling us to get divorced. I'm like, if you didn't think this out, you just gonna make yourself miserable if you're not willing to work.
yeah,
If you're not willing to work, and marriage, you were talking about red flags in life. Anything you want to work in life, you can't expect it to work right away. It's going to
right
take
away.
work. It's going to
Yeah,
take an investment. It's going to take time. It's going to take you giving of yourself and making sure that this is where I want to be. And the reason why, all right, here I go. I'm trying not to be all apostles and stuff. I'm just trying to
but
be regular.
Pop, can I bust that bubble real quick?
Yeah.
That doesn't always mean you're going to succeed. That doesn't always mean, guys, that you work hard, try hard, but the key factor that he left out and he said he didn't want to go into because that key factor that you actually need is God.
Yeah.
That's what he was finna go. I want y'all to know because I'm starting to learn my pop. He was finna go into that mode because he understands the blood, the sweat, the tears, the working together, the getting it, going to counseling, the going to let's work this out, let's do this. But without God, that's buffoonery. That's what he was. That was. I just want y'all to know to bust your bubble. That's what he was going to. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, Doc. I just want you to know.
And
I really want to know we here. We keep it 100 with the PJ. That's our telepathy. That's how we
yeah.
work. Like I knew he was going into that because I read him. I read him that time. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Marriage is good saying, Brother Moore, Reverend Moore, Timothy Moore. Good to see you. Marriage is
Good
less
to see you,
about
sir.
ceremony and more about two spirit or human beings learning each other and growing through it. Let me tell y'all something about marriage or red flags, period, right? Because there are red flags in your marriage that you have to address. Not,
Correct.
we're not even talking about the red flags. Let's just talk about the the red flags that you run into after you committed to a person. It's red flags about you. It's red flags about her. Vice versa, right?
Yeah.
What are you willing to do to address those issues, right?
Right.
That's how I've been married 26 years now. You know, people are, oh, I plan on being married until I die, right?
Right.
Um, there are there are some people that the death part comes in that contract and
In
you
that
lose your
contract.
spouse, right? But some of us lose our reward by not addressing our red flags.
Correct. Explain.
It, you you had some tendencies before you got married. You just held on to them and tried to sweep 'em under the rug.
I see where you're going there.
You had some proclivities in your life before you got married, but you held on to them thinking, I can get it under control because I got somebody now.
Maybe I sneak this in here.
But if I don't be honest with myself, the red flags are really about you. Did you get married just because he looked good or she looked good? That's a part
Mm-hmm.
of it.
Yeah.
And everybody, what beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So
Yeah, everybody
I
knows.
can't, and you be beholden.
Some people behold something different, Dr. Joe. Some people be holding it. They be
Yeah,
holding it together.
yeah. So um, there are things that happen that you have to always look at yourself. The whole point about the whole way that I've stayed married to Beverly is I've always had to look at myself,
Yeah.
my issues, and no matter what the argument is, yeah, I know she crazy. She probably wrong, but I'm probably wrong even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. you know,
I'm probably wrong, but I'm not finna say it now.
right, right. And
So when
so,
I said evaluate myself, I'm gonna probably see. Okay.
you know, she said no separation in 26 years. The reason why we haven't been separated in 26 years, not because there haven't been reasons why we shouldn't be separated,
Don't get it twisted.
but my marriage vows were based upon my relationship and what I thought my relationship was with God and what I still hold on with God.
Correct.
If as a man God gave me this woman, then at no point do I have the right to throw it back,
Right.
throw her away, or separate from it. I don't have that right. Now, this happens when you really know who you are and when you really have a relationship. I can't give you advice, marital advice, and you have no relationship with God.
It would make no sense because they wouldn't see it from your point of view.
You wouldn't be able to understand it. Can I do a backtrack? A lot
Go
of
ahead.
people are trying in uh, to make normal people, when I say normal people, they trying to make sinners understand what disciples do.
And that never was the plan.
It's not going to work for you because the world can simply not comprehend your level of trust and belief, not in yourself, but look, I'm an imperfect being trying to make it back with God and trying to be all that I can to be the best son I can, to be the best man I can, then to be the best husband I can, then to be the best father I can. And without God, sin is what, PJ?
Stupid. Hello.
I mean, that's just a reality. Everything we do
True.
without God leads to our destruction because you can't trust the human flesh, the human anatomy, the human mind to do anything on the right scale except for submit to God. Now, if that's not what you want to hear, get off the page, click off the Zoom, go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's not for you.
This is not for you. We over here in keeping it 100, we dealing facts. Fact of the
Nothing
matter is, men
opinionated.
are crazy. Fact of the matter is,
Yeah.
women are crazy. Fact of the matter is, we all got baggage and luggage and junk in our lives that we need to get.
Issues.
But then you compound that by getting with somebody else and trying to have a relationship, and you have not addressed your crazy.
Right.
Those are the
You
red
take your,
flags.
you
You're
put your bag
crazy.
under the rug, so or
Yeah.
you put your bag, you put your backpack, you keep your backpack outside, so it make you seem like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with me.
Nothing.
So when that person pop off and you like, man, I want to be around this, you forget, man. Did you forget what you left outside? And then when your baggage grow legs and walk inside and sit you right in your face, you gotta humble yourself.
Man, it's it's just something that's sensible. You know, it's what are we trying to make sense of? What are we trying to actually do? What are we trying to actually
Yeah.
accomplish? How are we, well, how can I succeed in my marriage? And that's some things that you got to do. How can I succeed in it? That's the stuff you got to get rid of, man. And it's not just as simple as, oh well, she got to get right, or he got to do X, Y, Z. I see all these nonsensical Twitter ads or X ads or TikToks, and these women talk what kind of man you want. I need a quality man. I need a quality woman. And you're not a quality person. I need a high standard man. He got to be able to do this for me. He got to do it, but you can't do anything for him. Man,
Right.
my woman, she got to look like this, and she got to look. But you look any kind of way,
And smell any kind of way.
smell any kind. You act any kind of way. The red flag is you. What are the red flags of life? You are the main red flag. You are the main impedance to your success, not anybody else. You. How am I going to be married for 25 years, 26 years in 22 days? It'll be 26 years in 22 days.
Yeah.
How am I going to be married for 30 years? Well, I got to work on the crazy that I currently have. I got married when I was 25 years old. So half of my life, I was single. The next half of my life, I'm
You've been
51.
married.
I've been married. So I've had to work out the junk in my life for 25, 26 years now in order to stay in this commitment that I made with God and this woman. The red flag is you.
Yeah.
You're the reason why you're not married.
Being gullible. being too trustworthy. Those are all rare. I don't want people to understand. I don't want people to get this to where they just, oh well, all the bad parts of me. No. Those good parts can be red flags as well. Loving too hard can be a red flag. Trusting too fast
Can
can be
I
a
can I
red
put a pause right there? We say, let's just cover. You say loving too hard. All right, what are you loving? That's the what are you loving? If you have not taken out time to love
flag.
yourself
Yourself.
and get in a relationship with God, you are going to be attracted to the wrong thing, and that's going to cause you heartbreak. And I'm talking
Bingo.
about, it's people in church. I see it now. It's this generation, this era of young people, the last two generations. Marriage has not been a big focus. They just want to, dip and dab, and I just don't get it, because when you look at it and people ask me, man, why can't I find a good woman? Because you're not good to you. And
Find
you
the good
haven't
you
found a
first.
way to
Find the good in
appreciate
you.
you. And you're
Yeah.
looking for validation through somebody else. And when they don't give you what you think you need because you haven't addressed that for yourself, then there's no way anybody's going to live up to a standard, because everybody has red flags.
No one will be able to please you because you don't know how to please yourself.
Precisely. You don't know,
You'll
and you
always
can't
be uptight,
you
mean,
can't
bitter.
find that. You can't possibly find that because you have no relationship with God. So it's an impossibility for me to help you, because you don't want to focus on what is wrong with me and how can I get this thing right. And God, I need you to help me so that I can be presentable. The Bible says, present your bodies a living
And
sacrifice,
sacrifice, holy,
holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
reasonable service.
When you do the reasonable thing and get your mentals, get your stride, get everything you need, and get in a relationship with God, well, you say, well, I go to church. That ain't getting in a relationship with God.
So basically, you need those 4 P's we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It ties in, guys. It's always going to tie in, good people. We're always going to tie in. You need your purpose. You need your passion.
Yeah.
You need your power.
You can't
need
get
it.
without purpose, passion, right? You can't get power if you don't get that relationship with God.
Right.
There is no power. There is no moving in your life if you don't have that relationship. And like I said, if you don't agree with that, if you don't see that, then there is nothing we can talk about, because you're setting yourself up for failure.
I can't make you understand.
I can't make you understand. You're literally setting yourself up for failure. And people have been in marriage is not the end all to say all. Here's something else. Here's something else. You don't have to get married.
No.
Just because the preacher prophesied, and we make such a big deal out of marriage, when you read this, Paul wasn't married.
Correct.
At all, but he's one of the great teachers. He said, but if you can't keep yourself, you don't want to find yourself in a situation to where you're dishonored because you got so many relationships. What did Jesus tell a woman at the well? Look, the dude you with
Dude, you will.
is not even your husband. So that's because people keep searching for something, and they never find the happiness within themselves. I'm telling you, when you find that happiness, marriage may not be for you in order for you to be happy.
Hello.
But you have to identify those red flags. You can be single and save.
It's possible.
You say, well, I don't want to be celibate. Well, guess what? Who said you had to be? Uh-oh.
Doc, that's a new one for me. Hold on, before you go into that side, I know Astro just got swept by the Tigers.
Yeah. No more Astros. They're no longer inevitable. So, season's over. 7 straight years of going to the American League Championship Series. We kind of got spoiled here in H-Town by their greatness. And
they ended.
It happens. It happens. Now let's concentrate on the Texans and the Rockets getting ready to start up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you need to get some clients that in that basketball, because I can make more basketball games than I can football games.
Facts. I got you. I got you. Back on
Talk,
topic.
talk.
Back on topic. Let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Let's get
I'm
back
just
to it.
saying, talk to your people, you know.
I got you. I
Yeah.
think I got some connections going on right now. Right now, I got some connections going on.
Yeah. So, you know, in this session, because we gonna be on for the next 15 minutes. We almost done. We got some business to take care of with but we with BIG. But I just want you guys to understand when we talk
No,
about red.
break that down for us, because you can't. I get we just took a side, but break that down. You
Well,
saying you telling me so you don't have to be celibate,
no.
but break it. I need that clarity.
No, because church, oh no.
I need that
You know what
clarity.
got the Catholic Church in trouble?
What's up?
Because the priest took a vow of poverty and chastity. They forgot, hey man, I still got to work with this thing down here,
Yeah,
and
the third.
you ain't locked me away nowhere. If you're
Yeah,
not locked away and you haven't become a eunuch, that means you cut off all your problems, so you don't have any drive or whatever. Man, as long as you are a human being,
yeah,
your normal sex drive is to be fruitful and multiply. But as a single person, you know you can't be multiplying.
all over the city.
So you have to decide, how am I going to serve God the best way I can without bringing dishonor to his name? I was single. Once again, I said the first 25 years, I was single.
Yeah,
I just didn't sleep around with everybody. I ain't saying I didn't. I was perfect,
there we go.
but
There we
you wouldn't
go.
find my name out in the streets.
You could get my business. You
Not in
could
especially not in the church streets.
me.
You wouldn't find my name out in the church streets. No, no, no.
You couldn't Shannon Sharp me.
Yeah.
So you are one of the drummers. You know they got that statistic on us, Doc. That the drummers is the one. So I'm just saying, you know they talk about us real bad,
Yeah.
Doc. They talk about us real bad because we got, I don't know what it is. I guess we look cool while we do it. We bring all the feels, we got all the yams, but I'm
Hey,
tired of the statistic now saying that the drummers is the worst ones in the church.
I tell you this. It wasn't hard. It was harder for me to say no than to say yes.
I understand that wholeheartedly.
You understand what I'm saying? Brother look good,
Yeah,
always smell good.
yeah, you
I'm
do
the
that.
pastor's son. I'm the drummer.
Yeah,
I sing every now and again. La la la
and,
la. La.
and you in
You
there
know,
doing,
I drop one of
you in there
those on
doing
folks every
Sunday
now and
school.
again.
Hello.
Yeah,
And
I was always in
you
front
got
of
it
people.
going.
I was
You
always
had it going.
yeah, I was always visible. You know, there was. I don't. Let me just say it like this, son. I don't remember a time in my life was when I wasn't in front of people.
That's crazy.
I don't remember a time in my life where I wasn't in front of a crowd of people, whether it was at work or in church. I've always been in the front, on the microphone, in the band, singing, praise and worship, at work, teaching. Um,
Well, I can say that's how you raised us as well, though. Like, we are very outgoing people and caring people, and we love easy. That's one of the red flags that we got. We love easy, we love hard, and we gonna make sure, regardless, we gonna have people back
and that's
because
a
of always
that's a
been
lot.
out.
That's a lot when we talk about red flags and how do we how do we maneuver this thing? And that's why I say I can't have this conversation without going into the spiritual side and saying you have to have a relationship with God.
Right.
That's the simplest way I can put it, but it's the most difficult thing for your brain to comprehend. You will not make good decisions if you don't trust God. I, at least that's from my experience. What do I know?
Right.
I don't know everything. But
Wait, no one does.
as I said, son, you know, yes, I wanted to be married, but I wanted to be a one-time thing. And unless something happens to my wife, it is going to be a one-time thing. But not just being married, but I struggle even to this day. I fight even to this day to be better. And that's the one
Yeah.
thing people don't understand. I'm always constantly trying to be better. I'm not the greatest communicator in the world. You say, what are you talking about? Because my life experiences, I keep a lot of stuff in and try to handle things, a lot of things, just without breaking down for everybody else. That's a red flag for me. I've just like I said, I've been in front a lot of time, most of my life. I've had to handle the burden of everything most of my life, from being the good kid and you know being the squeaky clean kid, being the leader. Everybody's always turned to me for advice and hope and inspiration. I'm like, so when are y'all gonna give something back to me?
Yeah, I don't. And sometimes someone told me, I don't know if it was my mama or it was you or somebody I'm talking to. They told me, son or PJ, the people you help was never meant to help you.
Yeah, and
And it
that's a
always
hard thing
stuck to
to
me. And it
that's
always
a
stuck
hard
because
thing to
it
read.
made no sense. But as I got older, it got to making sense to me like, wow. And you get to deal with different people and you get to see different people in life. You grow older, you get your own bills, you get your own house, you get two cars, you get married. You know what I'm saying? And you begin to see that thing differently, working with different adults, working with people older than you at a young age, and you're like, wow. So that's what
It,
they
it,
was talking about.
it's just the fact of when we look at how our life, what we expect out of life. I'm still anticipating uh, businesses taking off and my investments coming back and things of that nature. Things I've been waiting on for years. But here's the thing: I've been waiting on them for years, still poking and prodding and trying to prove myself. The biggest the biggest red flag for me uh, that I've come to realize is that I I try to work harder for people to be happy than myself,
Yeah,
because I said this to your mother. My passion to see you succeed through what I do and through things I have, and then you don't meet those expectations. That brings the downfall for me. I want so much for my kids to be great that it pains me with some of the things that they do and haven't done. And I know y'all, you have the talent to do it. You just haven't tapped in because, quite honestly, I've become a crutch. You just figured, oh, my dad will take care of it. My mom will take care of it because they've always been there for everybody else and they've been there for
yeah,
me. And so sometimes I'm like, why don't, why can't I get them to understand the push I need has to come from them, and that'll just make the world for me. But I don't know how to put it in words than to say that my red flag, in my opinion, is I expect more from you than
mm,
you expect from you sometimes. Because one of these days, my greatness is going to explode upon this nation, and it'll be over.
yeah,
My greatest achievement, my greatest accomplishment is getting married and having children. It's my greatest accomplishment so far. It'll be even greater when my kids, my ministry, all the things that I put into trying to be a decent and honorable person. I just wanted to come to fruition. I just wanted to happen one day. I'm tired of struggling, worrying about how I'm gonna take care of this and how I'll take care of that when I'm, you know, trying to make everything smooth for everybody. That can be a problem. That can be an issue. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody.
you're making a lot of sense, Doc.
Yeah,
Making a lot
it's
of sense.
I don't want to fail my wife. I don't want to fail my
Yeah,
children. I don't want to, and it's not. I tell people, y'all ask me all the time, "Hey, Dad, what do you want?" I can't tell you what I want because
Yeah,
what I want you can't give me.
right. And that so for
You
some
you
that may come off wrong, but understanding the person that you are and understanding how much you give for coming from you, that sounds like about a you question. A you answer. That sounds about right.
but yeah, my main focus, son, is the people around me that are that I have an opportunity to influence that they are successful. And what I want, I'll get when my wife is successful, when my children are successful, when my brothers are successful, when the church people are successful, because my mindset is I become great the greater you become.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The greater you become, I become that much greater because I was able to pour something into you and you've blossomed for that. You know, my relationship with my wife, it's up and down because we're both pushing for greatness, and we have to always go back to remembering we have to love God first. Your mother tell you when we went out and I asked her to marry her, these are the exact words that I said. If there's ever the time that you love me more than you love God, I will leave you because I'm not that great.
Right.
If there's
I
ever
don't
a
see
time
myself as
that you
that
love
great.
me or anything else more than you love God, I will leave because we're no longer compatible. That sounds harsh, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's real.
But it's my truth. I can't trust you if you don't trust God because I know I'm going to mess up. And I
Nah,
need,
I not for once want you to put all your trust in me.
right.
Cause I'm not putting all my trust in me. I don't
Nah.
trust me as much. So I don't want you for once not to feel in your mind, in your body, in your soul that I'm gonna be the one that answer all your. I'm not.
I'm, I,
I'm
I
not.
can't,
I've never been.
right. I can't say that I'm going to be able to help you in that, right? Because I have to trust God. And if I don't trust God, we're not going to be successful in anything that we do. Any place that we go, we're not going to be successful. We're not going to succeed. And you want success. I want success.
Correct.
You want a happy life. I want a happy life. I'm constantly pushing. Even now, what can I do? What's the biggest driver of everybody out there? Money.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Lord. Negro, you want money.
You owe money.
You want money. That's the
At the end of
biggest
every
driver
day,
for us.
you can love them so much to where your life to be off. You sit in the dark.
Yeah,
Answer your question. Can you love them so much that you ain't got no food in your house? You love money.
you love money. You want money. You because money, according to the Bible, answers all things. So if the Bible says money answers all things, why are you sitting there acting like you don't need it?
Hello.
You don't you don't want it. You know, it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. But you need money in order to do the things that you're trying to do in order to be successful. You can't pay your light bill, can't pay your gas bill, can't pay your water bill, can't pay your church note, can't tithe like you want to. That becomes a stress. That's a red flag, right?
Right.
Because now you're just pursuing the money instead of pursuing God. And then that causes problems in your relationship because now, I know for me, I can't speak for nobody else. If I don't
Right.
have money, man, I am not
I
a happy
promise,
person.
Doc, I promise you, I feel the same exact way. It's like I tell my wife, ask me all the time, wait, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm not fulfilled because I don't have the money.
Right,
If I don't have the money, I can't take care of you. I can't provide for us.
right.
I mean, in some way and form, I'm slacking. I can't find no happiness in slacking. Papa didn't raise me that way.
Yeah,
So
I
I
mean,
definitely understand. It's like, yeah, that's exactly me too. That's me.
I need money. Money gonna make me smile. Money gonna make me be able to say, okay, let's go. It's not that I love it so much, but I know what it can do to put me at a level of comfort to say, now I have something to concentrate on. See, this is a red flag that I hear people talking about, you know, especially in church and for church folk. Why the preacher got to have money? Same way you got to have money.
What type of question is that?
Why the preacher got to? This has always been the why the preacher got to have a nice car? Cause you want a nice car. Why you staying in a 100,000, 300,000, $400,000 house, and I'm living in the ghetto? Cause you choose to live. That's not the preacher's fault. Well, I gave my all my money in church.
Right.
That's your
That was
fault.
your fault.
That's your fault. You did that. I had no role in your stupidity.
None. I never tell. We HD said it's not the church to tell you we need your very last dollar.
No,
That's not us.
that's a red flag. If you go into
That's a
church and
red
giving
flag in ministry.
and your pastor taking it, that's a red flag for you to leave that church. If you getting up and tell you, Pastor, I'm giving my very last. Why? Because just like the woman, the woman she gave her last. She gave her best sacrifice.
Right.
If you looking for your stuff right back, then you're not sacrificing anything, right? You know, if your pastor's constantly know you on housing assistance and all that stuff, he constantly hounding you for money. It's a poor-minded man, poor-minded woman, and they're lying to you. That's a red flag
Facts. Facts.
because they have no scripture to back up what they're talking about, and they don't have your best interest at heart.
Nope.
Don't come to my church giving your light bill. I'm gonna give it right back to you. Why? Because you're gonna ask me for the church didn't help me with my light bill. Why did you give your light bill money in church in the first place?
Doofus.
Red flags. With
Doofus.
PJ, there's a lot to cover, man, and we got to dip. I don't know. I don't know.
That red flag get you, don't it? It'll get you
Red flags,
popping.
man. And what I would like to,
My wife came home right when we finna leave. Well,
yeah.
that's a red flag. Red
Hey,
flag.
PJ, that shows she ain't dedicated. Why she wasn't on?
That's right there. That right there, right, man. I knew I seen it. I knew I seen that flag.
You see my wife jump on when we
She
first
jumped on
started.
early. She jumped on her first. She first.
Now she want to jump on talk about
Now she want to talk about.
hold up.
I seen y'all talk about marriage.
Yeah.
My man been talking because you late, baby. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late.
Hey, listen. If y'all like this keeping 100 with the PJs, let us know, man. Let us know. Throw some hearts and likes in the chat. Share some of this stuff. Give us some comments. We try to we all we doing is trying to keep it 100. I've been keeping it 100.
Yeah.
We've been doing this together since PJ what? 14, 15, 16?
Yeah, a long time ago,
A
y'all.
long time.
Long time. And we gonna continue to do it because we gotta get the word out. We may one day do a live, like me and him sitting on like a talk show, and we gonna make it keep it 100 with the PJ.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We got up our sleeve.
Yeah.
I don't know us.
I'm gonna get some help. We're gonna create a live podcast or something like that.
And we gonna make it something. We gonna sit down. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
And we gonna get questions from the audience, and we gonna get feedback.
Yeah.
And we gonna ask questions, and we gonna get spicy questions, and we gonna get rejuvenated questions. And it's gonna be on the pop. We'll keep it 100 with the PJs because that's what we do. We keep it 100.
And that's what we talked about. Hey, listen, I might just do that. I know we got church business we got to talk, but I was thinking about the men's conference. I think that'll be a perfect keeping it 100 instead of doing church just do a whole bunch of fellas
Yeah.
sitting
That,
together.
that it's like one of the nights of the conference.
Yeah,
It's laid back. It's laid back night. We keep it 100 and
yeah, yeah.
put that because it's 3 day, right?
Now I'm just talking about just do one big,
One big thing, one big woo out.
yeah,
Night
one
of
big
champions.
day.
Night of champions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna percolate. We got to the end of
Wait,
October.
see. I see what we see. We come up. We don't keep it with the PJ. Night of champions. We stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stay
Hey,
tuned.
we appreciate y'all. I know this brought. We done cut a little short. We didn't go the full hour. We
Yeah.
got some things going on that we trying to take care of, but we just at least wanted to.
You gotta pay bills, y'all. We gotta pay bills.
Yeah. Noah Leah, you not invited. I don't know. I might throw it everybody,
Everybody.
men and
It
women.
would be a good one too.
You know.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they sit
We
down
get
with
some-
us, and we sit.
Yeah,
I guess speakers that we bring, they sit down across from us and we talk,
yeah, yeah.
and we ask them questions,
Yeah.
and we monologue and talk about, and we chill. We got, yeah, I like that.
It's
Do the
coming.
birth
It's
style.
coming. It's coming, dog. It's coming.
Do
It's
it,
coming.
you know, you have a little audience.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, y'all. We got to get up out of here. We keep it at 100 with the PJs. We'll
We
be
love
back
y'all,
next week.
man.
We won't have distractions. And just load this thing up. Talk about red flags. Hey, listen, it's October. Get yourself, make sure you check your voters registration. I don't want to hear about I'm undecided. What you undecided about?
Yeah,
Get yourself ready to go vote. Go vote. Go vote.
go vote.
If you haven't ever voted before, try it out and see how you feel afterwards. And make it, I got my opinion on who I'm voting for. You got your, but do it with a clear conscience. And y'all be great. It's keeping it 100 with PJs.
We love y'all.
I'm Dr. Apostle Peter Joseph.
I'm Big PJ.
Listen, we love you.